there's some characterization of the damage done to the children missing in this debate from social media, which kind of gets ignored by both sides, with both of them presenting kind of extreme cases to their favor. I'm going to show you in my speech two things. A, that the kids wherever the images and photos of the kids, the parents upload, are uploaded there without their consent, and how this already trumps like every other objection like opposition might have to this proposal. And B, just how deep the damage goes for even like this relatively easy cases of sharenting, which is an important focus we need to get after first government like the groundwork. I'll start with the buttons. First of all, social media is a sort of support. Support like doesn't require photos or images. Most of the communication on the parenting groups, in fact, is done via text. They write their problems and they get answers in written form. And also like there are lots of other support groups available like on places like WhatsApp or your family. So there's nothing unique to videos and images about supporting your child better. This is irrelevant. Second point is that that there's embarrassing photos don't matter. Now I'm going to say that it doesn't even matter that they don't matter when I get to my point of consent. But even if it did, these images do matter, even if your boss doesn't care about them. Like everyone thinks back on embarrassing moments they have had in their past. Even if nobody remembered, we think, well, maybe they do. And sometimes people do. It's like remember some embarrassing stuff about us. Then shame and embarrassment are very strong feelings. Like in everyone, if this thing was uploaded, even if it doesn't do any very let's call it. Physical, like it doesn't have any very mundane harm on us, like in terms of income or friendships. We're gonna feel it. So it does matter. Now to how the fact that this is done without the kid's consent is already a reason enough to propose this. I already asked in my POI what's special about kids about kids under 18. What's really special about kids under 18 is because we don't trust their mental capacities and need to have adults taking care of them and watching after them, is that they cannot consent to their photos being uploaded. Now, you would not consent, like if someone took a photo of you, right, and you're all adults, if someone took a photo of you, like in any sort of embarrassing situation without your consent, or when you I don't know, slice your birthday cake wrong in any way, you would not accept that they would upload it to the internet without your agreement, without your agreeing to it. This is especially true for kids because kids don't often even know that this is going to happen, that people can do this, and they have no power to stop this once it happens. They cannot, they certainly have no way of approaching Facebook, and they're not likely to object to their parents. And if we don't agree to, if we can't agree to people uploading embarrassing moments in our lives in any way, then we shouldn't let the kids. We shouldn't have this for kids either. Now, as to the damage this does to the children, let's talk about a relatively easy case, okay? Let's talk really about a parent who generally has his kids benefit close to heart, who sincerely tries to look after him. Why is this still going to spiral into a case where it causes damage? Well, he uploads the image to the internet. Okay, he gets comments about it. Some comments will be nice, and some comments will be mean. In any case, this is like the fact that people get clicks and likes for it, which first already mentions a lot, means that this is a very a large impact on how you want to and how you engage with it. This isn't the sort of relation we have in day to day. We don't make feedback on our behavior from people from hundreds of different people in day-to-day situations, right? But the fact that you're going to have dozens of likes or dislikes, and comments either nice or mean, means that you're going to find yourself adjusting yourself to how to these comments more and more. For mean comments, you have to upload more images, and for nice comments, you also have to upload more images because of the rush you get. Which means that any parent that starts engaging with those tools will find himself focusing more and more on the external look of his kid, on the external behavior of his kid, on getting memorable and nice little moments, rather than spend his time with his kids developing their deeper personality. I'll take a video. I know.
Yeah. According to your logic, children lack the ability to give consent, so they should be banned from uploading photos of themselves to the social media and from participating in commercials, for example.
Kids. Right, so kids lack the ability to give consent to adults, but they do, because adults have control of them and authority over them, but they can still choose to do things for themselves if it comes from themselves, and if the approach is positive from around. In that case, we don't see it as a case of abuse. But when an adult does that without the kid having any say, that's something we do not allow. I'll quickly finish up this point. So, because of the nature of social media, the parents, even without them wanting it, will find themselves simply spending more focus and more time on finding these sharenting moments for their kids. This is because of how much. This is because of the effect this has on how you. This is because of the effect this has on them, the constant feedback and how this is going to look more important in their lives. The more comments they're going to get on it. Now, what this means is that, like I said, the kid himself will slowly but surely find himself getting more and more neglected by his parent when it comes to every other part of his life. Anything that cannot be imaged, be it school, sport, or his friends, or anything else